Hey, morning. Day 2 Deco Summit. Trying to pack everything up and get ready to go. Get some breakfast and then head over to the Hilton, the other hotel where the Deco Summit is actually taking place. And just packing some stuff up in the bag. Got some nuts. Gotta take the nuts with me. Yep. Got my laptop because I think there's going to be a Chroma Lux class today, Chroma class. Got my Osmo Action Cam. I'm actually filming with my GoPro right now. So, it's going to be a good time. Can't wait. Hotel room is trash because last night was mad real. Just kidding. I didn't do shit last night. Alright, so let's go. Got my hotel room key. And we are ready to go. Let's do it. Deco Summit, let's go. Mask up before we head on out to the wild. Let's go.
Boom, wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute.
So we've made it to the event. I just parked the car. I'm gonna go inside and see what's going on. It's about 7:44. Everything's supposed to start at 8 o'clock. So we're on time. Haven't really gotten anything to eat yet, but I wanted to get over here. And if I can find something to eat, I'll just eat over here. So let's go. But guys, look at the big Rubicon with the 37-inch Nitto Ridge grapplers on there. The Nitto Ridge grapplers, they look like it, but this right here is exactly what we need for our Jeep right there. That fender. So I gotta find out what that fender is because we need that for the Jeep JL immediately. Parking lot is pretty full, as you guys can see. Plenty of people pulling in for the festivities. All right, here we go, guys. Hilton right here. Let's see if Paris is in there. I don't know. You think we'll find Paris? I don't think so, but hey, anything's possible, right? These are the new heads, right? Because this looks different.
What do you mean?
This looks like compact. Is these newer machines?
The CHT? That's
just the head in general.
the head in general does look compact, but
Hey, how you doing? I just watch your videos.
Really?
Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I'm subscribed to your
That
channel.
is awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's your name?
It's Annalise.
Annalise?
Yeah, they couldn't find my.
I'm good. How are you? Just got into the area where the actual summit and the presentations are going to be going on. You see everybody seated down, getting ready to take in all the information. I'm sat right in the front, like a nice geek. You guys see what's going on here. Alright. But yeah, guys, this is exciting. I can't wait to, you know, like I keep on saying, show you guys everything that's going on with Ricoma. They got some stuff underneath, covered up on stage right there. We're kind of trying to see what that is, so let's see.
I'm so glad that you all are here, finally face to face. We know it's been a long time coming, but welcome to Deco Summit 2021. Thank you all for making here bright and early. I've got some announcements I want to make before we start with our first keynote.
Unveiling for the very first time our brand new MCAS
machine.
Alright, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the product and kind of give you guys some specifications and you know, answer any questions if you guys have any. But we also have these that are available in the foyer for you guys to demo or ask questions to our product specialists. But essentially, I kind of wanted to go over a couple of things. So the new 20 needle MT8S series actually comes in 1, 2, and 3 heads. So this is the first machine on the market that has a 20 needle head and also the first 3-head machine on the market. So 3 heads, who here has the MT series? Okay, so quite a lot of you. And so this is similar to the build that you're used to, but has a lot of upgrades. So for the first time, we are introducing the 3-head model, which has a similar build, but also maintaining the embroidery area of a single head. So really, you get the 22 by 14 inch size of embroidery area on the 3-head as well. Now, the same things that you're used to with regards to being able to do everything that you can imagine with Carhartt jackets, with different denim and t-shirts, caps, all of that is still going to be available on the MTA desk. All right, but for the first time ever, this is the 20 needle single head and 2-head and 3-head machine. So I know what a lot of you are going to say, well, I only need 20 needles. Well, I'll tell you that once you get it, you probably won't go back to a 15 needle. And the reason why is not only can you do more colors, but a lot of embroiderers actually are able to more efficiently run their operations with a 20 needle machine. Why? Because you can preset a lot of your needles for different types of needles. Who here is actually doing that? Or knows what I'm talking about? Okay, so not a lot of hands, but probably about 20% of the room, right? So if you are not utilizing your 15 needle in that sense, this will take it to the next level, obviously. But essentially, you are able to preset your range of needles for ballpoint, sharp point, small needles, maybe a size 9 needle for small letters, sharp point and larger size needle for structured caps. You can do 4 or 5 needle ranges for each needle type and just have all that preset. So you essentially turn your 20 needle machine into like 4 machines because you're able to just have all these needles already preset on there. Every time you get a job, you have already multiple colors of the same of different needles on the machine already. Just switch to that needle range and be able to embroider effectively without even changing the needle prior to the job.
So right behind me, we have the embroidery industry's only 3-head machine. Eliana, is this right? This is the world's only embroidery industry 3-head machine?
20 needle. It's the first and only 20 needle and the first and only 3-head.
Right here. Right here at Deco Center. Look at this thing. You got options. You got a single head, double head, or a 3-head machine. Pretty cool. So, let's check it out. So right here you see they have it set up to do 1 hat and the other hat is just moving. So you have that option too. So you can get 2 hats and you set up 3 hats. I like it. You might have to get one. So Ricoma is the only company with 20 needle machines officially, and the only company with 3-head machines. So the body of the machine looks the same, but the head is different. It has more tension gauges on it. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the only one in the market that has 20 needles and a 3-head machine. So, I mean, we've really kind of done some cool R&D behind the scenes to make the 3-head possible, to keep the structure of the MT that a lot of people were used to, and have that wide embroidery field, 22 by 14. You get that on all 3 heads. But at the same time, I think one of the coolest features that I like is the ADAS panel. It just opens up a lot of doors for Wi-Fi, for modular system, for kind of like some upgrades in the panel on like different hoop settings, different hoop parameters for your aftermarket hoops. Those things are really cool. That we took a lot of the feedback from our customers and implemented that into the next generation of machines.
So you changing the panel to a vertical panel, that enabled you to add the Wi-Fi feature?
So it's not so much the kind of the layout of the panel, but we obviously expanded the panel from 7-inch to 8-inch.
Right.
That extra inch definitely gives you more components in the back that you can put in there, and Wi-Fi was one of the chips that we added on.
One of the key features that I love about all the series machines is that you don't need a computer dedicated to plug into the machine for them to function. So I like that feature a lot.
You can, but you don't have to.
But you don't
I think
have to.
That's the main thing a lot of people don't realize. With Eliana photobombing there. A lot of things that people don't realize is that you could attach a computer, and with the 8S panel, you can attach Wi-Fi via Wi-Fi. You can attach via Ethernet, right? I think the whole thing is giving you the options of what you want. If you like USB and plug it in, by all means do that. If you want Wi-Fi, just with the click of a button, go from Chroma into your machine, do that. If you like Ethernet, do that, right?
Yeah.
So it just opens up a lot more doors.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I'm having a good time here at Deco Summit.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me. It's working right here for you guys.
3 hours-ish, like 3 or 4 hours, circulates a bit of the white through the lines to avoid clogging, which on other printers, you gotta do that manually at the beginning of the day or whatever. And then the colors, it does it every 12 hours. So again, it will use the colors regardless if you use it or not. That's why, it's recommended you use your printer as much as possible. But yeah, you're really only changing the cartridges every best case scenario, maybe like once a month. Depends again on how much you print and all that.
Their questions regarding the industry. That way everyone, has a full, well-rounded education by the time we meet Deco Summit. So we have a very eclectic panel on this board. I am so excited to be sitting with some of the most knowledgeable people in the industry.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?